Yo guys, thanks for watching the video. Just remember to subscribe if you're new, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Peace.
Yo, what's up, guys? Tom for two here, back again with another sit-down commentary. Today, I just wanted to do a quick video just talking about the Delta Force Blackhawk down mode. Um, Delta Force has been a game that's been out for a while. It's been a good alternative to Call of Duty and Warzone, just considering the hackers and cheaters and the unfinished, meta in Call of Duty, and it's just a mess over there. So it's just been a good break. I am an FPS guy at heart, outside of like Lost Ark and Mecha Breaker now. But I just wanted to give my thoughts and 2 cents on playing the new Blackhawk download and maybe a little bit of Delta Force if that's what people are interested in. So before I dive into the video, be sure to subscribe, like the video, give me some feedback, and let's just get right into it. So Delta Force in general, it's got that Battlefield feel to it in terms of the gameplay and the style. Uh, Not my first, choice, but I could get used to it. And Delta Force in general, it's pretty easy just to pick up, level up your weapons. There's a lot more customization to it, and etc. So I do recommend that if you do want to try out a different FPS game, give Delta Force a shot. Um, but today we're mostly talking about the Black Hawk Down mode. Now, Black Hawk Down mode is kind of this hardcore tactical shooter mode, where you have limited resources. It's not your typical like Call of Duty style run and gun. You regen your health. Um, you just run out in the open and rush them. You gotta play more tactically. It's a lot slower. There's a little more accuracy involved with your precision shooters and stuff. So um, and to be honest, I kind of enjoyed the mode. It's a quick and dirty kind of take on the actual movie, pretty much based on it is based on the Black Hawk Down movie that was directed by Ridley Scott. But um, in terms of like the pros of the game mode, it's pretty quick. I think there's only like 6 missions, 6 or 7 missions. It's got some variety in the missions. You've got some nighttime modes, you got daytime modes. You have different objectives you have to do in playthrough. It is co-op. There's up to 4 people, so you could play with 3 of your other friends. Um, and it's pretty easy to, I guess, just pick up. You can matchmake as well. And honestly, because of the 6 or 7 missions, it doesn't take too long to play through unless you're kind of going out guns blazing out on the streets, right? So that's kind of the main attractions, right? You get a variety of classes to choose from. You have 4 different classes to choose from. I think it's like sniper, medic, support, and like assault. And then you have a bunch of different weapons you could choose from. Now you can't set your own loadout, um, but you get to choose from some pre-built kind of setups, and each one has its own drawbacks and perks per se, and as long as you play with a squad, right, you diversify your squad, and you guys can get through the missions pretty easily, right? So that's some flexibility built into the game mode, and I honestly enjoyed just playing around with the different classes and such, right? So just in terms of the actual gameplay and the cutscenes and everything, how it plays out. So as I mentioned, it does base itself off the Black Hawk Down movie. All the cutscenes were animated like really surprisingly really well. Um, like it was pretty parallel to how they depicted the scenes in the movie. And they even have the same like dialogue. So everything was pretty accurate if you compare it to the movie, right? Um, and just the cutscenes, they're great. They actually take clips out of the movie as well. So if you're into that sort of stuff, that is definitely a pro. To just check it out, right? As I said, it probably won't take you more than 3 to 4 hours, right? Um, so yeah, let's just dive into some of the different. I think I might have talked about some of the different missions where you can ride like vehicles. There's night modes and stuff. So there is a bit of diversity there, and you get to play through pretty much the entire kind of timeline of the movie. So let's talk about some of the different issues that might have arose up, and it wasn't enough to deter me away from the game because it was just a nice kind of mode just to pick up and play with your pals, right? So the first thing is just I don't know if they considered trying to play this as a solo versus playing with your buddies, right? So it definitely is a lot easier if you play with your buddies. Um, I don't know if they considered how many, if you play solo, how much resources you get, because you really gotta, conserve your ammo and your med kits and your grenades and stuff. So that was definitely something I did notice. Enemy spawns, right? If you reach certain points in the mission, um, the enemies will spawn like behind you, and if your allies are also lagging behind, they could just appear out of nowhere. So I don't know if the devs considered that at all when they were kind of making this game mode. There's some times where my pals just got caught right off guard because it was like, well, how the hell did they spawn behind us when we just cleared this zone, right? So there was definitely some issue with the spawn, and there's some bugs with the movement, especially like if you try to go up, some stairways, or if you get, blown up by a grenade, your body will literally just go off a building, and all of a sudden your allies are in no position to like revive you at all. So there was some bugs with, the enemies shooting through like walls or some buildings, and where you're completely behind cover, stuff like that. So overall, I would say it feels a bit unfinished. But honestly, it wasn't enough to deter me away. Like it's definitely still um, a lot of, of course they could fine tune it, I bet, but honestly, it was just a good play, and that's all I could really say much about it. So I don't want to keep the video too long. I just wanted to just recap my thoughts and opinions on the game. Um, and yeah, if you haven't given it a try, Delta Force in general a try, I recommend it. Just give it a shot. It's free to play, and yeah, so I'll put some gameplay in the background. I'll maybe post some of the actual missions that I played through with my pals. Probably no commentary. Um, and yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely supports the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.